Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Brevity Devlog. And this week we got a lot of things done, so without further ado, let's jump into it. As you can see, we're in the launcher again. We have more stuff done. This week it is mostly just the changelog. So this is taken, I guess, from a text file that we can edit, and it is automatically obtained. So yeah, and as well as we have 3 more versions this week. We have version AT 0.05, 6, 7, and 8. So here you can probably see what it is, what we added, but I will go more into detail right now. So since it does take a while to load up Brevity, I will stop the video here and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are in Brevity. The first thing you'll see is a menu that I don't think you guys have seen. This isn't new, I've just never shown it in a video. It is very work in progress, probably will be changed because the color scheme for Brevity has changed very much from the beginning. So anyways, here's all the things. All that works now is quit and single player. So anyways, let's get into the game. First thing you'll notice here is trees. We did add a few more things, made the bridge bigger, just a few cool things to make the map more vibrant. In the next episode we are going to have a new map just to keep it interesting for you guys. But anyways, that's it for that. As well as in the dragon inventory, we now have equipable items. So you can probably see when I open it up here, there are now 5 item slots. There's already 1 item in here on default, so by clicking inside the red here, we can remove it. And then we can select anywhere, and it brings up this menu. This has all of the available items to equip. So, and it also shows a description and 2 buttons. So, let's just get the tier 3 nature shield and hit equip. So, as you can see, it's now in the first slot, and we'll also give it the tier 2. Actually, we'll give it the tier 1. So there we go. As you can see, it just starts filling them up. That's probably it for that. We have also gotten shields to work. But before I go into that, I am going to bring you through all of the new items and dragons. So we now have a new dragon. His name is Fulron. He is a water dragon. Actually, yeah, he is supposed to be an air dragon, but he's a water dragon. And Aaron is a water dragon. So anyways, he's not new. We do have a few more moves. We have Tidal Wave. Created powerful tidal waves that deals an enormous amount of damage. That one is completely new. The Tornado, I'm not sure if it's new. And the Hypo Freeze is a shield that blocks 50% of the damage. This is still very work in progress. This week we are probably going to focus on moves and stuff like that. So there is also another move that Modus has called Roots. Remember, these textures are very work in progress. They are just for testing. This is a passive move, meaning it gets affected at the start of every turn, unless it is a 1-turn thing or something that lasts the whole time. So this pretty much makes you stronger and reduces incoming damage. So that is that. As well as, I don't know if I've mentioned this, shields are now a thing. So if we get a dragon with a shield, this cosmic field here, I'll put them first. Shields are very simple, and I will get into those right away. Okay, one final thing I want to cover about the inventory, so we are done with that. Actually, 2 things. Is when an item is selected, it does show that in the item inventory with a darker color. And the quest inventory has been polished up a bit. It now works. You can claim the rewards, and they go into the respective areas. So anyways, that is that. Now, the dragon battles are refreshed too. As you can see, we have our enemy here. If we go up to him and press Q, he gives you a message. You can right click, and it's not looking a whole lot different. There are now text, there's text here that shows the exact amount. Please ignore the little gap here. I am working on a fix for that. As well as we have move effectiveness working. So depending on what element the dragons are, they'll do more and less damage against each other. These are the same element, so they do just the normal 100% damage. So now let's try out shields. Oh right, one more thing. We now have tooltips. So when you hover over a move, this comes up and it works for both of them. And it pretty much just gives you all the details about the move, as well as if you do it over the dragons, we'll do it over the enemy dragon. It gives a whole little menu showing just the important stuff about the dragon. I might add a thing for items, but I probably won't because that's not something I want to show. So now let's test out the shields. So if we hit the cosmic shield button, see our mana goes down, and we now have this shield icon here. This also works for passive moves. A passive move comes up as a logo too. So this blocks, I believe, 12 damage or something. So he should only do 2 damage because his strength is 14, and right now the enemies only do attack. So yeah, it only did 2 damage. So now I can't put another shield. If I put another shield on, this would pretty much just be refreshed to 3. Nothing else would happen. So now I can attack, and as you can see, every time the enemy attacks, it goes down 1, and he should hit 1 last time and it disappears. So now he has no more shield. So we'll just finish this attack, and now we also have this here. This pretty much just shows the dragons on your team how much experience they gain from that battle. It is a red background, and it does say defeat here if you lose. Here just says press anywhere to continue. So if we press, now we have to press Q because he has a little message. The coin is in the foreground. That's a bug that we are working to fix. It's not complicated. We just haven't gotten to it. So there we go. As you can see now, all 3 of these dragons have a bit more experience than the rest. So that's cool. We also now have replayable battles, so I can go up to him, press Q, and as you can see, we can play again. This time with this dragon, so we don't have enough mana for that, so we'll just have to attack. And we should lose now, and we can just take him out. As you can see, it does a victory thing again. If you replay battles, it doesn't give you the dialogue box anymore. It just tells you like victory and stuff. I will also add a feature for like how many coins you obtained. I wasn't able to squeeze that in this time. The XP is somewhat randomized. It's not completely randomized. Pretty much it is a formula, I guess you could say. Just a whole bunch of random numbers that pretty much does level, times, and then the random number. Plus, it does a random number between 1 and 20. So anyways, that's that. We could replay the battles as many times as we want to gain more experience, because as you can see, this dragon's now level 2. There is a weird bug how the green part doesn't appear anymore. Once again, we're always fixing stuff. So that is it for the battle and the items. We have also finished an event system for the game, so we can easily add quests and events and have them triggered and stuff. This week we are finally getting to the shops. I know I said we'd do them last week, but we never got to it. As well as next week we will have a new map in the game. And we should actually finish the features for the game next week, so we can start getting into map creation and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I think that's it for this week's Brevity Devlog. Thank you everybody for watching this week, and be sure to check back next week for even more cool features. Or you can check out our channel for cool tutorials and other videos. That's it for me this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next devlog.